But speaking of go, let's go away from wrestling, man. We talked probably way too much about it, but it was something that was on all of our minds today after the news yesterday. But I'm getting a little hungry, Ray Williams. So we need to talk about discontinued menu items from fast food joints. This is something that I've been thinking about for a while because somebody, and I'll tell you the impetus of this, Jay. I had a buddy that sent me a clip of old commercials because they heard us talking about Darius Rucker on the Parley a few episodes back when we were talking about our go-to karaoke songs. And so I'd mentioned Darius Rucker, and they's like, oh, you remember this from back in the day? And it was a Darius Rucker Burger King commercial for a little sandwich, Ray, called the Tender Crisp Bacon Cheddar Ranch. And the commercial is amazing. It's cinema. It's Darius Rucker doing his rendition of Big Rock Candy Mountain. But it's talking about this chicken sandwich burger. When my belly gets to rumbling and I'm jonesing for a treat, I'll open my eyes for a big surprise. Tender Crisp Bacon Cheddar Ranch. I love the Tender Crisp Bacon Cheddar Ranch. Big breast they grow on trees. And this song is mad suggestive too if you look at the video, because it's like big breast they grow on trees. He's talking about chicken breasts growing on trees, but then they show you like all these models doing their thing, and then they're like spilling milk all over themselves suggestively. Ray was probably like, that was a formative commercial in Ray's younger years. You get to play all day, all your lotto tickets played. There's a king that wants you to have it your way. Tender Crisp Bacon Cheddar Ranch. So that's okay, Ray. The marketing, of course, is what gets you in the restaurant. When you see that commercial, come on. But that sandwich, Ray, they wasn't lying. The exterior, Jay, the exterior of the Tender Crisp Bacon Cheddar Ranch had a nice crunch to it, right? A good mouthfeel. That's a technical word used by people to talk about food. Foodie fam unite. But then when you bit into that crunchy crust, Ray, you had the most tender, juicy, succulent chicken breast you ever had for $7.99 for a combo meal. The ranch sauce they used, it wasn't just no regular ranch sauce, Ray. It was like some milk infused ranch. The tomatoes tasted better. The onions tasted better. The tender, you throw a slice of cheese on there, you had the perfect sandwich. And to this day, Ray, when I go to Burger King, I get a chicken sandwich and try to fix it up, try to make a facsimile. I put all the same ingredients on that was on the Tender Crisp Bacon Cheddar Ranch back in the day, Ray. But it ain't the same. It ain't the same, Ray. It ain't got that crunch.
Well, that's the thing, man. It's something about like some of these items, man. It's just like it's hard to replicate it, man. And I know now I think on TikTok they try to make it a business to be like, oh, I can make this taste exactly like such and such. I don't know, man.
You can't. I challenge you, TikTok. Go to our TikTok channel. I don't even remember what our handle is on TikTok. Is it Neff Media?
Yes, Neff _ I think it's Neff _ Media.
Go to Neff _ Media, TikTokers. If you can make all these so-called facsimiles of these foods and recreate the Tender Crisp Bacon Cheddar Ranch, I dare you. I double dog. I triple dog dare you. Make the Tender Crisp Bacon Cheddar Ranch, cowards. Some 20-year-old TikTokers like, why is this man yelling at me? I'm just trying to make a mukbang video, fam. Oh, you got it. Oh, there it is right there, Ray.
I've never seen this. This is brand new to me.
Yeah, go ahead, play the commercial, Ray.
You want me to include the
yes, put the volume. Hey, copyright strikes be damned. This is history right here.
My belly starts rumbling and I'm jonesing for a treat. I close my eyes for a big surprise. The Tender Crisp Bacon Cheddar Ranch.
What's on it, Darius?
The Tender Crisp Bacon Cheddar Ranch. The breasts they grow on trees. The streams of bacon ranch dressing go right up to your knees.
Why y'all getting sexy with the ranch?
The bacon and cheddar paves the streets.
Hey,
folks, don't front you because you got the juice. There's a train of ladies coming with a nice caboose.
With a nice
never
caboose.
Never get in trouble, never need an excuse. That's the Tender Crisp Bacon Cheddar cheddar ranch.
Okay.
I love the tender crisp bacon cheddar ranch. No one tells you to behave. Your wildest fantasies come true. Dallas cheerleaders
give you a shade.
Onions make you laugh instead, and French fries grow like weeds. You get the veg all day, all the lotto tickets play. Who wants you to have it your way? That's the tender crisp bacon cheddar ranch.
Come on, Ray. Come on, Ray. If the song didn't get you, if the suggestiveness of that commercial didn't get you, the sandwich will. I know Kris remembers it. You remember that sandwich?
I was a little known trivia fact. I was actually in a Burger King commercial in about 2006-ish or whatever.
What? Where the footage at, Kris? Release footage.
I was a background person. It was like a chicken sandwich again, and it was a chicken mascot like riding a motorcycle. I was like in the background of it. I got a bag for it, so you know.
It had to be chicken, though.
Exactly.
Right.
You were the chicken.
We got two products, Kris. It could be the Whopper Jr. or the chicken. We feel like this chicken sandwich suits you.
Right. People don't know this side of Darius Rucker that much. Darius Rucker is a civil rights activist. He does a lot of good work in black spaces and shit like that. Okay. With that said, this commercial was him selling out like a motherfucker, man.
Yes, he got the bag.
I hope he got the bag for this shit, man. Because wearing that fucking shit. The only thing that's worse than it is there was a commercial where Mary J. Blige was sourcing about fried chicken.
Yes, it was either KFC or somebody, but yeah, Mary J. was like singing her ass off for a chicken sandwich.
Right, yeah. And then there's another one where Jerry Rice has a chicken.
Oh, yeah.
Man. I remember that one.
Yeah.
Will the fried chicken make you faster, Jerry? Is that what happened?
Yeah. We commercials haven't been the greatest to our people, especially.
No. Like, did you ever try that sandwich though, Kris? Because I've been trying to tell Ray and Jay.
That chicken was good. The only issue with that sandwich was it was like just 1,200 calories for one sandwich.
Yes.
It was a good sandwich though. Yeah.
Golly,
man, it was worth it though. That was back when Burger King. It was like everybody was trying to go bigger. It was like right before they cut out all the trans fat and stuff from people's foods. Because I remember they had that, and Hardee's had that monster burger that was like like 60,000 calories or something ridiculous.
Yeah. Carl's Jr. out here, but yeah.
Yep, Carl's Jr. out west is that's his government out west. But man, the tender crisp bacon. I'm trying to tell you, America, we used to be a proper country, man. Yeah, we had racism and homelessness and wars and stuff, but at least we could come home to the tender crisp bacon cheddar ranch and eat together.
And that they used to bring that sandwich back annually, but they haven't bought it back in.
Because they're trying to divide us, Kris. They know if we're too busy eating this sandwich, we ain't gonna be fighting with each other like that. Wasn't no pandemic when the tender crisp chicken bacon cheddar ranch was out, Jay.
One of these days, we're gonna have to do a show about like our favorite like fast food monstrosity.
Yes,
we probably shouldn't have liked, but it was just so delicious.
Yes,
you had to eat it,
But that is not the topic on the table right now, Kris. The topic on the table is, what's the favorite food that you had from a fast food joint that's not around anymore that you wish they would bring back? Like mine, again, my top two forever, tender crisp bacon cheddar ranch, and then this one gonna take you back, Kris. The Pizza Hut Priazzo.
Right. Oh yeah, I like that.
Man, listen, because this was back in the day, Jay. When you go to Pizza Hut and sit down, They got the pan, right? It's a pan pizza, but it's actually like a pie. It's like deep dish, but not quite deep dish. It was the Priazzo, man, with special Italian old world seasoning. And anytime they say old world seasoning, I know it got a little bit of racism in it because that was what was in the old world. But it tastes so good, you don't even mind the bigotry, Kris, because the Priazzo was so good, brother.
Yeah. My favorite food, and Priazzo was good. I do remember that.
Mm-hmm.
My favorite fast food item that I wish they'd bring back, but they never will because they think outside the bun now, is Taco Bell. When I was a kid, my mom used to always buy me this sandwich from Taco Bell called the Bell Beefer. It was like a loose meat sandwich. It was like take the taco meat and they put it between a bun and they put like tomatoes and shit on it. And it was to me, it was like so delicious. At Del Taco, they have that sandwich there. I forget what Del Taco calls it, but when I was a kid at Taco Bell, they used to call it the Bell Beefer. And that I used to just love that shit, man. And then
that's a good pull.
Yeah, and then I'm trying to think of another one because there's if I had a chance to really like think, I'm probably could name some more.
You know what else Taco Bell need to bring back, Kris? Two things. Number one, and they brought it back for a little bit when they did the 90s menu earlier this year. The gordita, like put it on the like if you could make a gordita crunch, you can make a damn gordita. Okay, stop playing Taco Bell. And then the second thing, the churros, man, them churros used to hit.
Oh yeah. And they were selling Choco Tacos for a little while.
Yeah.
But Klondike discontinued the Choco Taco.
There's somebody out there with a freezer full of Choco Tacos. They selling on the black market.
Yeah, there was some guy on YouTube that showed you how to make your own Choco Taco, and I did, and it turned out okay, but it wasn't the same, you know.
It ain't hit right.
Yeah. Klondike needs to come correct and bring that back. And I'm trying to think of certain stuff that I used to buy. Like I used to like McDonald's with the McFlurries. They had like all different flavors. Now it's just like they got the Oreo one and that's it. But back in the day, they had like the Reese's.
That's when the machine worked.
Yeah. When the machine was working. I liked there was some these chicken select strips from McDonald's.
Man.
Oh yeah, the select ones was
the selects was nice.
Yeah.
Back when they had the snack wraps too, Kris.
Oh yeah. Those were the snack wraps. Oh yeah, and Popeyes used to have a version of a snack wrap where they would take like one of their chicken tenders, the red beans and rice, some cheese, and they put it up in a like tortilla shell.
Okay.
And they wrapped it up, and it was like $1.50 or whatever.
Not the red beans and rice.
Yeah, and that was pretty good.
That ain't a snack wrap. That's a black wrap. Like, just call it what it is, Popeyes. Call it what it is. Don't lie to us.
Yeah, shout out to the chicken lady, man. I felt those.
What happened to the chicken lady, man? She ain't been on.
I don't know. It's probably culturally insensitive.
I'm gonna say, you know what? Because it was when everybody probably during the pandemic, like after George Floyd, when all these companies like Uncle Ben's no longer on the box because we stand with our black customers. We getting rid of the black Popeyes lady because we didn't ask y'all for that. Let that lady keep her job. Just stop killing black people innocently on the street. Okay, how about that?
Right.
Thank you. Yes.
Yeah. They were real offended by the chicken lady back here in 2005. I remember being offended, but then I was like, nah, she's got to get her money, man.
Yeah.
Because like there was like they had a Popeyes commercial, like Bruce was a spokesperson for him.
Yes, I remember that too. Yep. And here's the thing: the Popeyes lady was probably the most. She was probably the best option. I like the most culturally sensitive option out of the actresses that they auditioned.
I think they could have given her eventually. I think they gave her a name because people were complaining about it, but they were calling her the chicken lady, man. Like, give her a fucking name. Like,
chicken lady.
Yeah, put some respect on it.
Jay Lacey, favorite discontinued fast food item, brother?
I'm going back to my high school days when I had like maybe $3-4 in my pocket, man. Shout out number one, the chili cheese burrito. They didn't have that no more.
Yeah.
Man, Taco Bell was like on point with that thing, you know? And the other thing, the Mexican melt. Oh my God.
Yeah.
The Mexican melt was hitting. You go to Taco Bell with $3-4 in your pocket, and you come back with a full belly.
Yes.
You know what I mean? This is pre Baja Blast days. You know what I'm saying?
That's back when they had the whole ad campaign, Jay. It was like Taco Bell value menu, $59.79.99.
Yeah, I remember that commercial.
Willie Nelson was singing on the commercial, and
who was singing?
Willie Nelson.
Willie Nelson. I missed that one.
Yeah, where he's singing about $59.79.99.
Oh wow! I'm sorry, Kris. Darius Rucker is the only corporate country singer that I rock with. I stand with Darius Rucker.
Reba McEntire did a Taco Bell commercial too.
Oh wow! Not Reba on these streets.
And they had Eric Estrada do a Taco Bell commercial. It's Puerto Rican. So,
they can't tell the difference, Kris.
Yeah.
They don't know.
He was playing. He was playing a Poncho from Chip in the commercial.
Chips, yeah.
And at the end of the commercial, he asked the lady, "Do you have a license for that taco, ma'am?" And that was the end.
I remember that.
Yeah.
Yep. Oh, man.
Chip, I think the post Chips days were a little rough for him.
Yeah. He bounced back a little bit because he was doing the voice of Marco on C-Lab for a while on Cartoon Network.
Yeah. That was a great show too, C-Lab. Yeah,
C-Lab was dope.
Black Debbie and White Debbie.
Black Debbie, yes, Black Debbie and White Debbie.
Yeah, that was funny.
Oh yeah, C-Lab was dope, man. Here's the thing: if y'all keep signing up for the Patreon, man, we might have time to do like deep dives on shows like C-Lab, man, because that was a fun show. Ray Williams, we know you a vegetarian out here, M'Baku. But what's when you're not going to the Sizzler salad bar? What's your favorite discontinued fast food item, brother?
All right, well, I do got a couple of honorable mentions. And again, you guys may not know of them because they vegetarian approved, but they were delicious. One, I know people know of Burger King for recently having the Impossible Whopper, but they also had the Impossible King, and so it was like a slightly smaller patty, but it had cheese on it too. And you'd be able to get that with a 2 for $5 deal. So they had that. They had a Whopper Junior. They had the fillet, the fish. The Kingfish or Fish King or something like that, and you can mix and match for 2 for $5. And I was loving those deals. And then they discontinued.
The best deals when it came to that stuff.
They used to, yeah.
The 2 for $5 with the big sandwiches, because I would eat off of that good. I remember one time in the year 2000 when I was a broke college student.
In them struggle days.
Yeah. They had a meal plan where you could get a Whopper, a fries, and a drink, 2 for $5.50. I'd buy both of those motherfuckers and eat both of them, man. The drink became a little much for me, so 2 drinks. I only needed 1 drink, but Yeah, I'd eat both of them Whoppers, all of those fries in one sitting, man. That's probably why I was weighing like 287 pounds or whatever. But
Kris was Big Back before Big Back was a thing.
Oh yeah. Back then, man,
big boned.
Yeah, like people don't understand, but they don't understand, like when you're rich, you don't understand how poor people are fat, and like you don't understand, like the best, cheapest shit to eat is always the stuff that is like the worst for you. You know, and that stuff that's gonna make you gain weight, man.
Yep.
Like I remember back in the day, you could go to Popeyes and get like 4 or 5 pieces of chicken for like $3.
Yes.
Like, and that was like the shit. And you get the little Caesars, the large $5 pizza thing. Like that was like that stuff was what sustains people, you know.
Yeah.
Like, you know, and when you can't afford all this fancy ass like Chipotle and you know, what other bougie,
we not out here eating quinoa like Ray Williams.
Yeah.
Charcuterie and whatnot.
Hey Ray, just as long as you don't say the McDonald's mixed salad shaker, we good.
Nah.
Hold on, Ray. We gotta let Jay go here in a little bit, folks. But Ray, do you remember this one? I know Kris remembers. This might be a little bit ahead of you and Jay's time. Back in the day, McDonald's had this idea, like, hey man, Burger King catching up to us, Wendy's catching up to us. We need some new heat, Ronald. We need some new heat. Ronald was like, I got this, guys. I don't know why McDonald talk. I got this, guys. Leave it to Ronald, man. Grimace, get in the lab. And they came out with this sandwich called the McD LT.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
Cold on one side, hot on the other. You put them together, and it's a McD-LT sandwich, and it flopped. Yeah. Nobody wanted that McD-LT, dog.
No.
I am one of those people that do hate when cold stuff gets hot. Like if my wife microwaves like a fish taco for me, and it's got like cabbage or lettuce or tomatoes on it, I like take the fish out and microwave that by itself and don't microwave the veggies because that shit gets on my nerves. Or if it's a lettuce and tomato burger, I don't want the lettuce and tomato to get microwaved with the burger. You know, I'm very, very like that's a pet peeve of mine. Yeah.
Yeah, that's one of my my honorable mentions. Another one from aforementioned Taco Bell. It was called the Fiesta Veggie Burrito. It was delicious.
Okay.
Like
that was good.
Like black beans, or I think either refried beans or black beans or beans of your choice, I should say. And then I think they'll have lettuce, tomato, salsa, guacamole, sour cream, and they had crunchy tortilla strips. So delicious. And then they discontinued that and then brought in like the grilled cheese black bean burrito, which is okay, but it don't hit the same. All right, but my number one choice, and I think this is going to reach everybody, no matter if you eat meat or whatever. The potato wedges at KFC. You can't tell me.
Oh, yeah.
You redeemed yourself, Ray. You redeemed yourself, brother.
All right, so here's my thing with that, Ray. I like the fries at KFC in the 1980s.
Them Reagan era fries.
Then the potato wedges in the 90s.
Walter Mondale fries, dog.
But the thing about the fries nowadays, I like the wedges slightly better than the fries of today.
Mayor Ed Koch fries, dog.
Because the thing I liked about the 80s fries at KFC is they put seasoning salt on them.
Oh, Michael Dukakis fries. I've run out of 80s politicians. Hold on, I got one more. Them Mikhail Gorbachev fries, dog.
Perestroika
on a plate.
But yeah, the wedges,
take potato wedges, and they did something with the recipe on the biscuits because the biscuits used to go hard, and now it's just kind of like it's not the same.
Yeah, my mother used to work at KFC when she got out of the military, and we were like, young.
Did she know the chicken lady?
No. That was before my time.
Was they cool?
they might have been beefing. I don't know. The chicken lady
I told her to stay off of my block, Ray. I run this.
Oh, but yeah, back when I did eat chicken, and I think it was when the chicken strips first came out, and then some good old potato wedges and maybe macaroni and cheese, but
the macaroni was all right,
especially. But yeah,
cake, yeah. Do you remember when KFC had they got sandwiches now, obviously, but it was like this is maybe about 20 years ago when they had like their own special sandwiches and they had like a special Colonel sauce, which sounds weird, but it was delicious. It was like a random ass because they had like a hot, like a spicy sandwich, a regular sandwich, and then like I can't remember the third one, but it was like they introduced it during March Madness, and the only reason I remember that, Jay, is because the commercial had the Colonel like spinning a basketball on his finger. These sandwiches take it to the hoop, guys.
Yeah.
Nah, I've never heard of that one.
Was it the Chicken Little?
No, not the. I remember the Chicken Little
was another one. Yeah,
these were full size sandwiches.
Right.
And it wasn't the double down.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yo, the double. I experienced the double down, Jay, and I lived to tell the tale.
Oh,
because if you don't know about the double down, ladies and gentlemen, the double down was the height of big activities back in the day. Because it was a sandwich, Ray, but it didn't have any bread. So I know you asking like, Nate, how did the sandwich stay together if there ain't no bread? And it was just 2 full-size chicken breasts with all the ingredients smushed in between them, the cheese, the bacon, the sauce, in between 2 thick chicken breasts, and that was a sandwich. And I ate it once, and I was like, I was like the Flash. This is a deep pull on that episode of Justice League where he ran so fast and he got into the Speed Force, and everybody had to pull his ass out the Speed Force, and he was like, I can never go that fast again because I might not come back. I finished eating that sandwich that night, Jay, and I was like, I can never do this again because I might not come back.
Too deep. Yeah. You're too deep.
They have weird versions of that shit in other countries. I'm gonna tell you, I was in the Philippines. Like back in, I want to say 07, 08, visiting on a school project, right? And they had this double down there. I was like, do they sell this shit stateside? It was a chicken breast, and it was the chicken breast served as a hot dog bun for a hot dog they put in the middle of it. And it was like they're getting real creative with their fat assery. Hot dog. And then I think stateside they released like the like a mini Luther at KFC, like a KFC donut sandwich with like donuts as the bun and the KFC meat in the middle of it, the chicken breast, the original recipe stuff. I think the greatest thing KFC ever did was with made their chicken tenders original recipe, because I didn't really like the old chicken tenders they used to sell at KFC.
The crispy ones? You like the crispy?
The crispy ones, yeah. It was like more crispy. I think they probably used the extra tasty crispy for that. I think they still sell it like that, but the default they sell it in now is original recipe tenders.
Oh, and the sandwich I was looking for, one of them was like the KFC Zinger. It was like on
the Zingers, the Zingers, yeah. I remember
the Zinger, yeah.
So did Jay have the jet?
Yes, sir.
So salute to that brother Jay Lacey, who the only man, Marty Jannetty wish he could, the only man to get kicked through a barbershop window, come back in, and then get kicked back out by Ray Williams. He a real one. Salute to Jay Lacey.
the meeting with Dr. Avis Jones DeWeaver. It doesn't start till 4, so we're good.
Okay, so we got a little bit of time. All right, so we got time to do one last thing. But I'm gonna go take a break real quick and use the restroom because I've been drinking water and soda and juice all through this whole podcast. And then when I get back, Ray, we got to take a trip to the park. So I'm gonna let you and Kris reminisce on the Zinger or your quinoa, and I'll be right back.